But what I laughed at earlier while you were talking was when I got in the Hall of Fame and I got my Professor Oak rating, he said, go pick up the Flash HM from my aide.
You really need it. You really need it.
Yeah, I just really need the Flash HM for the cave I never went in because I skipped it.
Congratulations! You are the Hall of Fame. Like, you're in the Hall of Fame for the Pokemon League. But by the way, you kind of need this hidden machine.
Yeah, for the rock tunnel you never went in.
He'll say that regardless. Like, if you get more than 10 Pokemon registered in your Dex, and he does a Pokedex evaluation at the end of the game, and you haven't been catching Pokemon, he'll say that still. So, like, every time that you go into the Hall of Fame, his line at the very end will be determined by how many Pokemon you caught by the end of the game.
And simply nothing else. And so the stock lines don't change if you have that item.
Yeah, he repeats the exact same lines from if you go to the PC and ask for your Pokedex evaluation.
Yeah, which no one does.
No.
Because it doesn't matter.
Doesn't really. I think they kind of removed that from the newer games, too, so that's something.
I'm going to tentatively say that they did. However, I don't know for sure because I never cared to check. Alright, so I got to withdraw my coughing headfly. There we go.
So the problem with this electrode encounter is that it was replacing, I think, like Muck or Weezing. So it's one of the rarer spawns.
Are you still just trying to catch it?
Yeah.
Okay, who here has Surf? Is it Goldeen? No, he's got Mega Kick. Hitmonchan? Nope. Psybeam and Flamethrower. Oh, this sucks. Every time you hit B to get out of a menu where it's like, I was looking at his stats. Do you want to withdraw? No. It brings you back to the withdraw page rather than the actual list of your people. Okada has Strength and Surf. That's what I need.
Your starter, which you never evolved.
Nope. He very quickly became not useful. Okay, I guess I'll just get Seafoam Islands out of the way. Okay,
I don't want to sit through all of Poliwhirl's barrage, I'm sorry.
Okay, Max Repels and Escape Ropes it is.
You want to also show off the Missingno glitch?
Oh yeah, I could do that real easy while in here, couldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? Alright, everybody, here's an old glitch that I even knew on the playground growing up before, like, the internet was widely available because I'm a 27-year-old old man. They didn't properly program this shoreline right here. It's still part of the city. So when you surf here, because there's no data in the game for what Pokemon to encounter when you're in a town, it'll just be whatever you were in last. So if I surf up and down here, I guess it'll be Route 1 was the last proper route I was in. Mm-hmm. So I should be fighting like Zubat and stuff because it's what was on Route 1 on this.
But remember, this is a randomizer, so it could be anything.
Anything within a certain base stats range, basically.
And to get Missingno, I think I might have found Electrode. There he is. In the version that I know, you have to go and talk to the man in Viridian City. Say, make his catching tutorial, and then go down to that shore and then just surf up and down it.
Yeah, and the reason that works the way it does, I guess I just showed off there's a level 3 Jigglypuff in the water where there clearly shouldn't be, but it's hard to tell because it's a randomizer, so I'll show you the Missingno glitch. The reason this works is because the actual RAM of the game is very, very small, so they had to like make do with what they had. And so when you're in Viridian and you do the catching tutorial with a guy and it has the old man's back spray, they use that, they have, the way they find the space for the data is, I feel like right now, sure, we can go through. Are you in a hurry? No, there we go. There we go, he's showing us. So, to get the data for his back sprayed in, oh hey, he's catching a Goldeen. they replace the data for what
No!
Pokemon should be.
Oh, that sucks.
Did he blow up?
No, I caught the electrode with my Master Ball.
Yeah.
But I think it was one level higher than the one I ran into before. So now it has Thunder Punch instead of Thunderbolt.
Oh, it's still good.
It's still good, but god damn it.
Yeah. Right.
Unless it had Thunder Punch this entire time and I just saw it wrong.
No, maybe. Either way, it's gonna be strong. But so right, it where it finds the space for the sprite is by overriding the data that says what Pokemon can be found in this area, because it doesn't matter because you're in a town. It doesn't update there anyway. And when you go to a new route, it'll update that. So they thought it didn't matter. But they overlooked that you could then fly to Cinnabar, and because they overlooked that this little patch of water here has random encounters and it's in a city, instead tries to pull that back sprite data as well as part of your character's name. It's it's every odd-numbered character in your character's name, and that will determine what kind of Missingno glitch you get. Missingno meaning missing number. So I'm just surfing right now, and we're gonna see what I get. It's a randomizer, so a lot of data is rewritten, so it might be chaotic in the first place. Yeah, the game looked like it almost crashed there. Wild M. I got apostrophe M.
Okay.
I hung on a black
That one evolves
screen
into
for a second.
Kangaskhan normally, so if you catch that and then level it up, then it should evolve.
Now, this one's only a level 80, so I'm gonna try and run into a different one, because I got some Master Balls if I really want to fuck the game up. Because if you catch them, there's a chance it can start really fucking with your game.
Is it true that if you, after you catch Missingno, then it resets, and then you just run into the random encounters again, like the standard ones?
I don't remember, but I'm catching a level 0M in a Master Ball right now, because I got a few. There we go,
Cool.
Caught it. So this can fuck up your game a little bit until you restart. Yeah, it's giving me like garbage text right now. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm in a text loop. And the music's going, whoa, I got some crazy shit going on my end now. I've got like weird
the game character came out of the game and killed me.
Yeah, I got some real creepypasta shit going on. Right? Like there's like a weird health bar across the whole screen is going down. Apparently someone got hurt by a burn. There's the occasional little sound effect. Like, I broke the game hard just now by catching this level 0 glitch. And if you put a Missingno in your PC box, it might start deleting other Pokemon out of your box. You can get weird shit.
Hey, it's a creepypasta.
Yeah, like, it won't break your cartridge. You just have to restart your save file to fix it, though. So this is just a fun fact of how it was back in the day with these weird things. Oh, wow, it's getting weird. It's getting
weird.
I'm getting some interpretive art shit over here now. Like, I just kind of want to watch it to see how it goes. I'm kind of afraid that at some point it's just gonna start playing like a loud sound effect or something. Oh, hold on, I may have killed it. Now it's playing the victory music.
Okay. Oh,
I got experience. Oh, now it's a single tone and I'm on a white screen. Okay, I think it's safe to say I crashed the game.
What is up with these electric types in the Pokemon Mansion? Because I just found a level 38 Raichu that crit me with thunder.
What the fuck? Okay,
I'm
just gonna restart the emulator real quick, because,
You mean
man,
your Game Boy.
I broke it fucking hard there. Like, when you're editing this later, you need to turn on my sound and just listen to, like,
Oh,
just
and this thing knows Sky
that.
Attack. Okay. Ultra Ball. It can't learn Psychic, probably, because the Pikachu knew Psychic, and that's just how my luck goes.
Okay. Well, did I already get the posters from this guy at the start? Yeah. I'm just gonna go back up again and not catch a Missingno. Now, only some Missingnos will break your game, I want to point out. I bet you it broke because of the randomizer more than anything. Because it's already got so much rewritten data that it's, like, even more unstable than it normally would be. So I'm just gonna get my coughing and my Poliwag back and go run into some legendaries, which will be really boring legendaries because it's just the same 4 re-randomized. Like, we're not gonna get something from another game, you know? Like, I'm just gonna go run to where Articuno could be, and it's probably just gonna be Zapdos.
Yeah.
And Mewtwo will probably just still be Mewtwo, guys. It's the only other thing with the same base stats.
Alright, now that travesty is over and done with.
Alright, I need to go buy stuff again.
Oh my god, it's another travesty. It's a Squirtle!
No, no!
Also, here's a fun fact. I learned through nicknaming my Electrode, you can just name your Pokemon blank.
What? You can?
Yeah, there's a space symbol on the nickname thing, and you can just hit that, press enter, and you're done.
Huh.
So you can have
you could do that.
You can have no nickname.
Didn't know you could do that. That's weird.
Go!
Speaking of Squirtle, by the way, everyone always asks, like, all the time, like every day, for me to do runs where I just use one starter.
That's really easy.
Yeah, it's too easy. That's why I never do it. However, Brandon is gonna do it. Brandon said he's gonna do it. And it's not because it's easy that he's gonna do it. Like, he can do harder ones. He's done plenty of hard challenges on his channel. Goosit is his channel name if you want to see it.
Is that with two zeros and an underscore?
I believe. I know that's what it is on Twitter. But you can see his link is in the description of, like, shitloads of my videos. But
not mine. Fuck him.
But yeah, he's gonna do a bunch of those. He's just looking up, like, what is generally considered to be the weakest starter of each game, and he's gonna use those. So, like, for Gen 2, it's Chikorita. Because Chikorita, 1, sucks. It's the worst starter ever. And 2, Gen 2 is a really unforgiving gen for grass types in the first place. So he's gonna be, like, just using the worst starter in everyone, never evolve them, use only the starter, and beat all the Pokemon games, or at least a bunch of them, and see how it goes. Just because people ask for it all the time. That's the thing is, like, sometimes you do a run not because it's hard, but because everyone asks for it, and so, you know, give the people what they want. Which I think is perfectly fine. I'm never getting around to it, because it's really easy. For the most part, it's really easy. Not always.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done some easy runs, definitely, just because people keep asking for it. Like, what was it? There's usually what dissuades me from doing a run, even if a lot of people are asking for it, is if the run is going to be really boring to watch. Great example, Shedinja. It was the most requested thing, and the video did really well. However, it's really boring, and it's really short, because it's just, every battle is just, I get hit, or I do not get hit. You know, it is as simple as, like, if you get hit once, you die. And so, like, very quickly gets boring.
Didn't Brandon also do a Shedinja challenge?
Yes, he did the exact same one as me, but then he unlisted it because he was so sick of people calling him a ripoff of me. Because people are fucking assholes, and Brandon has been my best friend since high school, and he's been on my show for 10 years. And so people calling him a ripoff of me have never watched anything about my Pokemon challenges, and they're just being a dick to a stranger on the internet. And
yeah,
it's a shitty thing to do,
right?
and I wish they wouldn't do that. Which is why I always say publicly, don't do that to people. It's a shitty thing to do, be encouraging to YouTubers. Holy shit. Like, people finally stopped calling me a ripoff of people that I'm not even remotely a ripoff of. And so I know how shitty that is. Like, some people can be real dicks on the internet. Just try and focus on the nice people, because you'll go insane if you don't.
Bill and Ted had it right. Be excellent to each other.
Yep, I think that might still be, like, that's in my rules section on something. It might be on, like, Twitch or something. I think my rules are just, like,
to each other?
I think it's just don't spam and be excellent to each other.
Thank God. Yeah,
which is, you know, it's, I think those are fair. I think those are fair rules. All right, I'm at where Articuno should be. Place your bets, everybody.
If I can beat it or not.
I'm gonna say it's Articuno.
I'm gonna say Dragonite.
All right, let's see. Articuno.
Damn.
I forgot that Articuno looks like absolute shit in this game.
Yeah, he's all like, ah!
His black and white sprite. I don't know what that looks like. It probably looks fine.
In my game, it'd probably be black and white.
All right, hold on. Black and white sprites for Gen 1 Pokemon are actually usually really dodgy because they're given points of articulation, but they didn't put nearly as much effort into the ones that aren't Gen 5 Pokemon because they know that you're barely ever going to see them. So, yeah, the black and white sprites for Articuno,
They usually just port it over from Gen 4.
Yeah, and then like they add these dodgy points of articulation that look really bad because Gen 4 sprites look awesome. They're really well drawn.
But they need to stay static, otherwise they just look messy.
Yeah, like I think for as much as Gen 4 is not my favorite gen, I think it's just okay. It's cool. I don't think it's anything too special. Gen 4 probably has the best sprites. I think Gen 4 has the best looking battles of any of the handheld games. Because until Sword and Shield, it's the best one of the 2D style. I would consider the black and white one an attempt at 3D just because there's an attempt at motion. But honestly, the blue and red sprite for Articuno is really bad. The green sprite is probably worse because green sprites are usually worse. I'm guessing the yellow sprite for Articuno is probably better because usually if something looks like total shit in red and blue, then yellow made it look better. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit run because I'm not gonna try to catch it. There's literally no point. I just made it evaporate.
I forgot Gen 1 was the game where Swift still hit regardless of if it was underground, if the user was underground or in the air. They changed that later on.
That was an intentional decision by the looks of it because it was also in Pokemon Stadium 1.
Ah. Well, no. Stadium 1 used Gen 1 mechanics.
Yes, but they fixed some things. They didn't fix everything. The things they didn't fix would have either been intentional or they didn't realize it was a thing yet.
Okay.
At least that's the working theory on why some glitches are still in Pokemon Stadium but not others. By the way, everybody, I want to play Pokemon Stadium on the channel. I want to like let's play it or stream it or something. People on Twitter were saying that they really want me to do it with Brandon and whattageek.
No, I was saying with whattageek, and people were just saying with Brandon.
I actually had quite a few people tell me that they wanted what they call the whole crew, which to them is me, you, and Brandon because they watched the Platinum playthrough. Because the Platinum playthrough is actually one of the most popular Let's Plays recently on my channel because of the people coming in through Pokemon stuff. They want to go back and they want to watch that. So a lot of them, when they think of the core crew, they think of the three of us. The only problem... That, and when I started getting bigger on that, the recent Let's Plays going up were stuff like Kirby Air Ride, which was the three of us. So that's what they associate with the Let's Plays. The upside of that is I do think that we're just great together for Let's Play stuff. The downside to that, though, is that it's very hard to get our schedules to match up nowadays. Like, the Let's Play stuff is so up in the air because Brandon's rarely free when I'm free because he's in the military and I just moved. And then you add whattageek, he's got his own schedule, and so...
Well, not anymore, but...
We are... Well, yeah, but my response is, we're three adults with their own schedules and their own jobs, and so it's kind of hard to get it to match up for this, like, this really long Let's Play, because Pokemon Stadium is going to be long, guys. It's going to be goofy, it's going to be fun, there's going to be mini-games. What I'll say is, for the mini-games, I absolutely want the three of us in for that. Preferably, I might even want to try and get a fourth person in, because if I remember right, all the mini-games are 4-player. So I'd kind of like to get a fourth player in, have some goofy fun like it's Mario Party or something. Whereas for the actual fighting of the stadium battles, yeah, I'm sure we can get him. Time zones are a bitch. We'll see. Maybe we can get Joe. Maybe we can get Ash. We can figure it out. As for the stadium battles, it might be a Pokemon Platinum later half thing of we get in whoever is free. You know. If Brandon's around and free, that's cool. If whattageek's around and free, that's cool. If we can get a bunch of people in, that's cool. Like, we'll see what we can do.
Would it be more accurate to say the team training series?
No, I don't want it to be that chaotic. I want it to be the same couple people always coming in so we have a general idea of what the party has and what our advantages are. Like, I'd be taking in you and Brandon's input when picking the team and stuff, for instance, because because I was never good at Pokemon Stadium growing up. I loved it, but I sucked at it. Never beat a lot of the cups with just the rentals and stuff. So I think it'd be fun for us to try and really do it, because it's hard with the rentals. A lot of the rentals aren't great, and like clearly on some of the higher difficulty shit, they anticipate you porting Pokemon over from your game, you know? So yeah,
because
we'll see
like
what
a
we
lot
do.
of the rentals, the weaker ones have really good moves, and the more powerful ones have weaker moves.
Yeah, so the best thing you really can do is train your own Pokemon. EV training wasn't really a thing yet for Pokemon Stadium. However,
I don't think it was at all.
Yeah, so the rental Pokemon aren't necessarily going to be stronger, or sorry, necessarily going to be weaker or lower stats, which in Gen 2 I think they would be to some degree, in Pokemon Stadium 2. However, the movesets you're getting out of Pokemon, if you were to train them in your own cartridge and then put them in Pokemon Stadium, those Pokemon are going to have way better moves than the rental ones on average. Right, I was gonna go to Victory. I don't even remember where to go in Victory Road, to be honest. I could go to Zepka. I'll just go to the power plant.
Yeah, through Victory Road to get to Moltres, you just gotta go to that area where you have to push that strength boulder, and then just go up the stairs, and Moltres is up there.
Oh, right.
And I don't... my short-term memory is failing me right now. If I didn't say the stairs where you go to push the boulder, like those are the stairs to get to Moltres.
Yeah, I know the one that you're talking about.
Okay.
You know, it's the one where you push a boulder left for fucking ages.
And the that point where you have to like leave it off to leave onto a switch, that's where Moltres is.
And it looks like you're supposed to go down the ladder there, but if you go down that ladder, then you've just reset the puzzle.
Beginner's trap.
So fucking annoying, but, you know. I'm sorry, do I not have a Pokemon with cut? Am I blind? I might be blind. I might just
was
lost
Okada your
one
cutter?
I think he might be, I'll have to double check. Sorry, I'm belligerent. He is, okay. I am belligerently hungry right now, and so I am not focusing very well. I didn't think that my day would be in such upheaval.
Sorry, say that sentence again?
I am so belligerently hungry right now that I have a hard time focusing. I didn't think today would be in such upheaval.
Such upheaval. I heard something about such a people.
Ah, that is not a saying.
No, it is not. That's why I had to ask you to repeat yourself, because I thought I heard something totally different. Turns out I didn't.